Good morning, Misty. How's it going? Thank you for showing up as usual. Let me know if I'm having any sound issues or any technical difficulties today. I think I had some last night and didn't notice. So, yeah, go ahead and stop me if there's anything that's going wrong today. Thank you. Thank you, Misty. Much appreciated. I'll get my avatar working in a moment as well. I'm probably planning to do a very short stream uh, for this session. I do plan to be on later as well, but I think I'm gonna just stream until I get some food, clean up a little bit of blood, put myself in a good mood. No rush to do anything today. Just enjoying drinking some green tea, waking myself up. I ended up sleeping in quite a bit today. Can't really manage the late night hours as well as I used to be able to. Puppy wanted lots of attention this morning, that's for sure. Every time I pull myself out of bed, she just does a few little spins and circles. She seems so happy about it. She's so polite when I sleep, though. She's very polite. I've trained her on the sleep command. Get on my level, old man. Yeah, that's true. I was just like, holy shit, you're up late. I don't know how you can do it. I used to be able to pull these all-nighters. It was brutal. Yeah, I bet. I was thinking that. Like we were hanging out and I was thinking like, "Oh, she's going to have like a hangover tomorrow from the late night." That was a good enough reason to give up drinking a long time ago, too. That shit just dehydrates you, keeps you up. It was never worth the fun at a certain point. I think at a certain point. Yeah, I think so as well. You spent the last 2 hours teetering on non sentience, yes. Hey, Mr. H, good to see you again. How's it going? Once again, I'm always pleased that somehow I've earned the title of brother of your father. Yeah, drinking is definitely rough. It is. It's fun. It's fun to a certain point. But you know, one thing I've noticed for myself is cutting out the drinking entirely. Uh, helped me with my migraines. That's the biggest thing. That's the main reason I don't drink these days. I'd say for the health too. I put my health first and foremost. Can never be grateful or appreciative enough of having good health. I try to put my health first. Got a lot of free time, so video games and working out, and then back to video games and working out. It's a good life. It's a good life. Building muscle as a vampire, I don't think it really works that way. So you're just stacking on shreddedness. You're doing good. How about you? Yeah, I'm doing all right. I think minus. I've been kind of fighting off a bit of a headache this morning from the late night. I actually had the sound muted accidentally on my, like, the last 2 hours I was playing Crusader Kings. After my PC crashed, I didn't do a sound check, and my wonderful mods were asleep. So I managed to really zone in and not say anything. I think that's what it appeared to be, but I was actually talking. I was just voicing my thoughts. Cocktail alchemy nights with a friend are my preference. Yeah, that's the best. I'm very much like that as well. I like the I like the intimate one-on-one kind of thing, or like a close group of friends. I've done a lot of nightclubs, more nightclubs than I would ever want to do again. I'm tired of them. I've done a lot of nightclubs. It's a well-earned title. You're kind to goblins. Am I kind to goblins? Am I kind? Workout and games sounds amazing. Yes, that's the fucking life. I mean, these video games are just like multi-million-dollar works of art. Sometimes. Some of them are indie pieces of shit that are just as lovable and fun. But we get to enjoy that and good health. I'm the kind who bullies people into drinking water after they have a few. Avesiel, you are a good person. Sorry, I pronounced your name wrong. Avesiel, you're a good person. That's what good people do. Bad people bully their friends to drink more alcohol. I've always found it amazing because I've done a lot of nightclubs sober too. I've done a lot of nightclubs sober for my work, and people were always so amazed where I told them, "Hey, you're not gonna have a hangover if you just drink the same amount of water," and that blew people's minds for some reason. There's a lot of nice Korean things out there for anti-hangover. I don't know how well they work. Seems like they work. I'm not a big drinker anyway. I was asleep. I, too, seeing you went alive again, but wasn't feeling well. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. H. I hope you're feeling a little bit better now. I've yet to find a way to make dark rum remotely palatable. I I can agree with you on that. A lot of dark liquor, unless it's like dessert liquors, those can be tasty. I think this is a personal preference, but Jägermeister that's my least favorite drink of all time. I just don't like the licorice taste. I know Dutch people Dutch people tend to like that licorice taste, and I don't share that. I don't share that kind of preference. I've never understood Jaeger bombs. I've never understood that. I've drank them. I've drank more than one. I've drank more of them than I had ever wanted to, and they're always terrible. You've never stepped foot in one into a nightclub? Wow. Maybe just where you live they aren't very attractive. No, I think you mentioned that there was like a strip. There was like a nightclub district. I think you mentioned that. I've heard good things about the Cape Town party scene actually. That's what my comrades, maybe is the right word. My acquaintances, business associates. Yeah, a lot of people. I've gotten a lot of invitations to Cape Town, believe it or not. I've heard there's good party scenes out there. I don't know about the rest of South Africa. And I hope I'm not overly targeting you with the location name drops. I hope I'm not doing that to you. I usually drink like whiskey sours or beers like stouts. That's some goblin shit. I would imagine goblins like to drink whiskey sours or beers like stouts. I think that makes sense. They don't seem like a clear liquor drinking kind of creature. And that was always my preference. I'd take it. I would do it the Russian way. I would do it the Russian way. Pure vodka right to the cerebellum. You know, the real trick, people would always say, how do you drink vodka straight? Or all of these clear liquors straight. The real trick, and you can try this for yourself next time you drink something very potent. Next time you drink something very potent, hold your breath. Yeah, hold your breath. And even better is you take a deep breath in first. You exhale all of the oxygen in your lungs. And with nothing in your lungs, you drink that alcohol. You follow it with a chaser if that's your preference. And then you breathe in. And then that's where the flavor kicks back in. And then you're doing just fine. You're not going to have that coughing, flinching sort of reaction. Japanese pale ale and Guinness are the only two beer likes I can stomach. I'm with you on that. I actually like both of those. Those would be my go-tos, is a Japanese pale ale. Maybe like a Kirin. I think Sapporo. I've drank a lot of Sapporo. Yeah, I've drank a lot of Sapporo. And it's never been bad. It's never been bad. A lot of Taiwanese beer. I've drank a lot of Taiwanese beer. Oh yeah. Drinking makes this gob sleepy, and then brainy feels fuzzy like a caterpillar. Guinness was my fave. You guys have good taste. Guinness is a classic. Guinness is actually good. Good liquor. Good alcohol. Very Irish kind of vibe to it. Even the dark stuff. Even the dark Guinnesses are good. They're tasty. European beers. Those can be tasty. I think one of the best beers I ever had was something I had in, I think I was in sort of in the border between Switzerland and France, somewhere around that area, kind of near like Gruyere Castle, that kind of thing. And I had this local liquor that was sort of a brown liquor. You could see the malt floating around in it, and that was just refreshing. It was like a homemade brew, nice and fresh. Well, I'm mostly Irish, gob. Oh. Yeah, I still have the stream start soon text. I'm not really getting into the game quite yet. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just kind of relaxing here. So, but thank you for the reminder. I will clean that up. I will finish tidying my skeletons up. You know, I think, Misty, talking about drinking in the past, that's one of those skeletons we're tidying up right now. Got a lot of skeletons in the closet. I think the more you drink, the more skeletons you get in there too, right? Judgment impairment. I used to think I was immune to judgment impairment from drinking. I used to think that as a younger guy. But it's not true. It impairs my judgment. I go from not being thirsty, and then I drink, and then I become thirsty. And I refuse to admit that to myself. It makes me thirsty. And more open-minded. So let's see. Yeah, that's great. You're Irish gob, nice. Irish American, I'm guessing. I'm guessing you're an American now. Potato famine. You're there because of the potato famine. Isn't that right, ancestor-wise? Potato famine got everybody moving over. Good stuff. I mean, horrible stuff, but good new life in the new world. Uncle Lou has emotes hype. Do I have emotes? Is this my emote? Oh my, I didn't know. I didn't realize these were my emotes. I credit my moderators for getting these commissioned for me. I appreciate that very much. I didn't even realize it. Thank you. A friend and I accidentally got drunk with dark rum. Ooh, we're having teaspoon amounts of it mixed with various mixers and additives to find a solution. Wow. It's in our cocktail notebook and it's only half legible. I can imagine. That stuff is strong. That's the pirate drink of choice. Is a nice dark rum. I've never liked it. I think what you can mix it with. Let me think. I've definitely drank it. I think it was like a pineapple sweet kind of thing, like pina colada. I think having a lot of sugar content mixed with rum is how people do it. I think that's how people make it palatable. Yes, Irish and American gob. Definitely potato famine. Well, I hope you and your ancestors have been enjoying the new world. Alright, let me unmute myself. I was just helping somebody out for a second. Pina colada is better on white rum. Okay, that's probably the truth. That's probably the truth. Cal, ooh, you look like you know what. You have a cocktail notebook. You definitely know your stuff. Yeah, and the drinking age is a bit lower there than it is. So you get a little bit, you get 3 more years, I think, of figuring out how to drown your sorrows and have wild nights. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Caipirinha are great if you ignore how miserably long it takes to dissolve. I'm gonna look this up. I've never heard of that. Is this a? I've never heard of that. Caipirinha cocktail. Oh, it looks yummy. Oh, this is a Brazilian cocktail of São Paulo origin. Sugar, lime, chaca, and ice. The drink is prepared by mixing the fruit and the sugar together, then adding the liquor. Oh. I mean, that looks like a... What's the difference between this and a mojito? Isn't that the same thing? Let's see. Caipirinha versus mojito. Oh, it's auto-completing for me. Okay, so the mojito features rum, a distilled spirit, while the heart of the caipirinha lies in... How do you pronounce this? Chacacha? Sounds very much mojito. It's basically a white rum, dissolved sugar and lime. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm looking at the pictures here. Okay, so a mojito means a Spanish style rum, and Calpino means, what is this word? Okay, I'm gonna look it up. I'll just blast this pronunciation on my speakers. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna blast it. You guys can probably hear it through my microphone. Oh, it gives me a pronunciation too. Cachaça. Cachaça. Oh, that sounds more familiar. Cachaça. I feel like I've heard of that in a song. I like how one of the articles here is from Forbes. It says, most people can't pronounce the world's third most produced spirit. Wow, cachaça. I'm gonna blast it. Just a moment. I'm gonna give my doors a close and I'm just gonna let it go. Also, it's with a mixer. Mojito is a simple syrup and it's minty. I like mojitos. I like mojitos a lot. I think that because they're hydrating. You know, if you don't add a lot of alcohol, it kind of like it offsets. It makes you feel like you're not gonna get a hangover. It sort of offsets that. I would drink virgin mojitos. I would drink a lot of virgin drinks in the nightclubs, actually. There are plenty of times I would just pour myself some cranberry juice. People toast way too much. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how some people can drink so much. I used to be able to, but I've poured more I've poured more vodka and shots passed to me on the floor in nightclubs than I would care to admit. It's like an art form to be socially, considerate of the culture. Crayon juice is amazing. Crayon juice. Ooh. I can only imagine what that tastes like. Okay, I'm gonna play the pronunciation. Let me see. Well, first, we're gonna listen to this Wix advertisement. Okay.
We are looking at how to pronounce the name of this Brazilian type of rum. We'll be looking at how to say more food names as well in other
Food
shows, so stay tuned.
names. Stay tuned.
Cachaça is how it's said in Brazil. It's a type of rum that's made out of fresh sugarcane juice and not molasses. Cachaça.
Cachaça.
Now you
Cachaça.
know. More videos for you here.
And now you know. And now you know. Cachaça. It sounds tasty. It's the third most produced spirit in the world. They must drink a lot of cachaça in Brazil. I've never been to Brazil. I've been around Brazil, but I've never been to Brazil. I feel like there's a song about cachaça. What is this? Wait, let me look this up. What is the name of that band? Oh my, I'm gonna have to find that a different time. It's escaping me. Let me see what you're saying. I don't think I could do it. A VCL. I don't think I could do it. That many strangers in a small space. Drink dangers. Oh yeah, it's a real thing. The noise. The noise is the worst. It sounds like a nightmare. Yes. It's a nightmare. For an introvert, for an introverted person, nightclubs are a nightmare and they're all hype. Trust me, they're all hype. It's it's an awkward place. Even if you know your way around, even if you're friends with the club owner, it never gets any better. It's it's a unpleasant place. I would always bring earbuds. And I've nodded at what people were saying without understanding what they were saying more than I would like to admit as well. Weirdly enough, I feel like I can hear better with the earbuds in. Mr. H, I've never left the States. Oh, there's a lot of world to see out there. A lot of good food. Good food out there. If you like food, if you want to have good food, head to Asia. Asia's got good food. Although I would argue that Hawaii has very good food as well. Hawaii has very good food. So you could have all of that nice food and never have to leave the States if you go to Hawaii. Great place. Great place for food. VCL, I've considered trying a rave before. It's allegedly different. Yeah. I've been to a rave. I've been to a rave, yeah. I forgot about that. That was way back in university. I didn't feel like it was much different. You know, I think when people say that, it's more like, oh yeah, at a nightclub it's socially acceptable to be next to an open bar or be next to club drinks or VIP tables. You got a lot of alcohol. Raves are basically, I think the difference is that people are taking different substances. That's basically it, in my opinion. It's still the same kind of thing. You still got music, you still got a lot of people. It's easy as hell to get sick after a rave. There's so many pathogens being shared around, lots of love being shared around with those pathogens. I think it's the ecstasy. I think it's the MDMA that people say, oh, it's different. It's more hype than a nightclub. A nightclub is kind of grimy. Gobs love food. Uncle Lou, I accept Asia invitation. I guess we'll have to do a pilgrimage to Asia. It's a big place. There's a lot of places to go. It's the biggest place is Asia. A lot of stuff to see out there. Lots of languages. Lots of different cultures. Rave seems like nightclub to the max, but outside. I can understand that conclusion. It's kind of like that, maybe. I think being outside makes it sound infinitely better. You would think so. But you know, the thing about rave versus nightclub is when you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed in a nightclub, you can head to a table or something, get some space, or you can head to the side. I feel like with raves, you might be pretty deep in a crowd and it can be pretty overwhelming. Oh, you know, I think I've been to more than one rave, actually, now that I think about it. I forgot. I went to something in New Zealand once, a long time ago. Not as long ago as in university. I just get overwhelmed from all the noise and lights. Me too. I am totally overwhelmed there. I managed to pull through that kind of situation. I don't know. I've built a tolerance to it. I've never enjoyed it. And in that New Zealand rave that I went to, it was up in the north of New Zealand. It was interesting. We had to drive up there. Had some friends and drove up the coast from Auckland up to a rave in the kind of the middle of nowhere. I stayed in a ranch. It was very interesting. It was a ranch in the middle of nowhere. There were sheep. There were sheep there. Very rustic kind of vibe. Oh, Uncle Lou is Australian. I do not identify with any particular place. I've got a varied background. Yeah, I was talking about New Zealand though. New Zealand. I feel like Bilbo Baggins. Yes, that is where the Shire is actually in New Zealand. I'm sure. I'm sure you guys knew that. Yeah, New Zealand is beautiful. I think Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, really brings out the beauty of New Zealand. They've done a fantastic job with that. I think I was saying, yeah, in a rave, you're pretty deep in a crowd though, and it's hard to sort of feel like you've gotten away from it in a way. And I don't know, there's not as many comfortable places to rest. There is a feeling of ickiness and dirtiness. I think people being outside, it changes their behavior as well. Dark outside. I don't know. It's pros and cons. I can't I can't in good consciousness. I can't in good conscience rather recommend either if you're introverted. But I would say absolutely worth doing to experience that for yourself and not to take anybody's opinion about it. Just do it. Even if you hate it. I remember getting a headache at that New Zealand rave. I remember having a headache. The music was just killing me. It's pounding me. Some kind of electronic dance music, which I usually like. I don't mind that stuff. I like different kinds of music. I don't really listen to much. I'm more of the serial killer vibe. Turn on some classical music sometimes. I studied music. I studied a lot of music as a younger person. Studied a lot of classical music. Be able to whistle, to be able to hum entire symphonic compositions in my head as a kid. So I think that was a basis for my interest in music, and I never really got back into it very much. I do appreciate it. I appreciate good music, definitely. I am a music appreciator. I'm just not a music listener. Why listen to music when you can just turn on anime or play some games? And those come with soundtracks anyway. I like this. I like 80s music and hair metal mainly. Hell yeah. I can understand that. There's definitely a certain vibe that the 80s music gives. I liked Stranger Things. I liked that series, that horror. series. I thought the first season was really extra scary. I liked it a lot. I might even rewatch it sometime. And it had that 80s vibe, which was a lot of fun. Goblin vibes, yeah. I can imagine goblins like 80s and hair metal music, yeah. Nice. Let me think. Hair metal music, what would that exactly entail? Hair metal. Hair metal bands. I want to make sure I'm assuming this right. Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Bon Jovi. Yeah, we all like Bon Jovi, right? Twisted Sister, Guns N' Roses, definitely. That's a lot of hair metal. That's a lot of hair. So it is what I'm thinking of. Van Halen, yeah. Yeah. Good stuff. Everybody can appreciate some Van Halen. Aerosmith, Mr. Big. I kind of love Mr. Big. I kind of actually love them. The guitarist. Incredible guitarist. Legendary guitarist. Underrated guy. And we got Judas Priest. Yeah, Judas Priest. Okay, that's exactly what I thought. Mr. Big is so good. Yeah, they were big in Japan, I think, at some point. They were really popular in Japan. I think they did some tours in Japan. Incredible guitarist. I played a lot of guitar. I played a lot of guitar, and I learned of a lot of songs. I learned a lot of songs on guitar. I did a lot of acoustic guitar, but it was kind of a mix between acoustic guitar and metal. I would like a lot of technical metal as well. I would play a lot of technical metal pieces because it was challenging. I like the challenge. Def Leppard and Striper. Nice. Can't really think of a lot of Def Leppard songs. I don't know exactly what I want to play today. I threw on with the most outrageous title. I don't know what that my brain was just like, let's make it stupid. Let's clean up dead bodies today. Yeah, I felt like I threw this game on because I didn't really know what I wanted to play or do this morning. It's nice to just interact with you guys. I feel like yeah, Mr. H and VCL. I really like you guys. I really like you guys. Give me good vibes, positive, reasonable human beings. Rarer than you think. If you've ever felt out of place in society or the world, it's because you kind of are. You're a little bit different in the best possible way. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a lunch break, and then we'll see if we keep on streaming. We'll see. I'm gonna give myself a lunch break, and I'll be right back. You feel out of place a lot? Yeah. No, understandable. And it's not you. It's not your fault. It's not your fault, trust me. The world does not make a lot of sense. You're probably doing things the right way. When you do things the right way or when you do things differently, you're going to feel out of place. So, yeah, I'll be right back. Give me maybe like 10 minutes or something. We'll see. Alright, I'm back. Oh man, I'm getting a bit of a migraine today. I just took some sumatriptan for it. Should go away. Should be about an hour and go away. Thank you so much, Mr. H. I feel welcome back. I'm just gonna hydrate myself. Have a bite to eat. That might help a little bit as well. Nothing like having a nice lunch before we clean up some bodies. I'm open-minded. Mr. H, do you have any good game suggestions? Is there anything that you'd ever want to see me stream in particular? I'm open to ideas. Back to feeling out of place. I tend to do things to the extreme. How so? Like, what are you thinking? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What does that mean? Today is another sandwich day. Sandwich day. Whatever I have the most fun with, okay? That's always a good answer. Probably bad. It makes life hard. What are you doing to the extreme that makes your life hard? I found it the other way around. You take your passions, you take your interests to the extreme. It's a very pleasant feeling. It's nice to be zealous. I think life could do with a little bit of passion. Passion is always a good thing in my book, if it's well directed. I'm sorry for not responding, Mr. H. I'm eating a sandwich, and I've never really been one for those ASMR mukbang things. Mukbang. It just seems like kind of rude to like eat and talk at the same time. I'm just muting myself. Sandwich is good. Sandwich. Sandwich. Bit by bit, I'm learning the Goblin Dictionary. My puppy was incredibly jealous of my sandwich. She had to leave the room. She like left at one point. She's like, "Fuck this! I can't watch you eat." You can be too generous sometimes, and then wind up not putting myself first sometimes. Yeah, I think that can be. I think it depends. I think it's fine to do that to people who respect it and appreciate it. I think it's fine if it's somebody that you care about. Because, I mean, I think that's. You ever heard of a. There's a book about this. What was it called? I can't remember the book name. But it was something. They kind of broke down people into three different groups. They broke people down into the givers, the takers, and the matchers. Right? The givers are the people who always like to give, who like to cooperate, who like to work together. The takers will take as much as they can, whenever they can, whenever they see the opportunity to. And the matchers are people who try to reciprocate. You do something nice for them, they do something nice for you. They'll match whatever your intention was. And that book covered something like the people who are at the very top are your most wise Uncle Lou. I guess I just don't want to get hurt. That's very reasonable. You know, because that's basically what that book was saying. The people who are at the very bottom of society are people who are givers. They give so much of their time and their energy, but they give it to the wrong people. Right? And the people who are at the very top of society are actually also the givers because they've given their time and their effort to people who deserved it or reciprocated or appreciated it. Right? So it really depends on where you focus that generosity. Because in the middle, you're going to see the takers, you're going to see the matchers. They can certainly get ahead. But at the extremes of doing well for yourself and happiness, you're going to find the givers are winning and losing the most. So yeah, I can understand it's painful. It's painful to give and be generous and get hurt and ignored. But it's extremely rewarding to be a giver and be rewarded for it and be appreciated for that. So yeah, just be thoughtful. Who are you giving your energy to? You don't want to give it to energy vampires like myself who are manipulating and gaslighting you as much as I can, whenever I can. Alright, let me see. Let's play a little bit of this. Since I have a cute title, since we got a cute title for today, let's clean up a little bit of blood. I'm actually feeling something a little bit more action-oriented than this. This was sort of just to wake me up. I think having some tea and a sandwich, that was a good wake up for me. That sumatriptan will kick in, and the migraine will go away. I'm sure it will. Let me make sure my volume is working here. It seems kind of weird. Master. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I can hear it, okay. Yes, puppy? What do you want? What do you want, sweetheart? Come here. Yes, puppy? Thank you, Misty. I'll remove that. Thank you. My puppy is hungrily eyeing the rest of my food. I have to tuck it away. You better not. Such a cutie, such a cutie. Oh, hey, speaking of dogs, look, we got Dexter.
How are you doing, Dexter? Did you know Daddy started a criminal career?
Well, we do it for our daughter here. That's the backstory. We're doing all this stuff for our daughter. It'll be fine. We've got good reasons to do what we do. Trial by blood. A powerful mob boss, Big Jim, wants me to clean a spa named Miko's Wellness Center. No problem. Puppy hype. Very puppy hype. Very puppy.
It'll be a long night. Big Jim. The man you never want to mess up with. Or even know in the first place. To kill his own family like this. His name will haunt me until my grave.
That's quite the reputation.
Mr. Cleaner, are you there?
Yep, I'm Mr. Cleaner. That's me. Hi,
hello?
cousin with us.
Hello, Mr. Kowalski.
Hi.
I'm now taking charge of this place as an inheritance from my cousin, so my schedule is pretty tight. However, you can take your time while dealing with his body and this whole mess.
Thanks. I'm getting down to work.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, getting down to work. We're good. We love our job. There's not that much blood for some reason. Oh, that's just the entrance and changing rooms. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Oh, a little handprint there. How many mops do we have? We got loads of mops now, don't we? Mops. Hell yeah. We got 2 mops. Let's fuck this place up. Nice shoes. Designer. Is that Gucci? Oh, what do we have here? A little something to $100. Nice. Let's get in here. You know what? We're good with the mops. Let's just mop it all up. Mop, mop, mop. Not a single spot left. Okay. What do we have here? Lamp? Invaluable in dark rooms. Oh. Pressure washer. Lamp. Indirect. Release. Oh wow. Squeaky clean. What are we dealing with here? Locked. What am I dealing with? Are these just extra locked?
Won't budge. I need to find a matching card.
Oh, I'm looking for things to steal, I guess. Locker 42. Pick up. I mean, there's nothing to do here. Should I clean these up? I guess I can. I mean, they might have some DNA on them, honestly. They look like they're totally unsmoked, though. Okay, well, that's good. Let's close this up. We're looking for locker 42, right? This is 43. Is this 42? Okay. I think that's what I just collected, though. We'll come back to it. I don't even mind. We need to find a water source. Yeah, here we go. In the bathroom. Okay, let's get this going. A pressure washer is used for quickly cleaning large outdoor surfaces. It can create a lot of mess, so it should be used where the risk of generating additional traces of the crime is minimal. To use the pressure washer and pick up its lance, first place the station with the tank on the ground, then pick it up and use it. Perfect. Sounds easy. Let's give this a wash. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Let's get this blood out of the way. This room looks pretty good to me. I don't know if there's any evidence of crimes inside the lockers. I sort of doubt that. We might need to look at some point. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know exactly what locker key I picked up then. Let's put this back in its place. Put the flowers in its place.
I can't open it from this side.
Okay. It would be a good idea to clean up this cigarette, I think. Oops, let's bring this back with us actually. Let's take this up. And how do I put this away? Huh. I guess I'll just take it with us then.
Welcome to Miko Spa and Wellness, place which you never want to leave.
Okay, awkward. I could have swore that was in our inventory before. Oh, you know what? We should add some detergent. Yeah, blood here. We got another key. There's actually quite a bit of trash on the floor as well.
I'll have to search the lockers for evidence as well.
Ah, I see. So I do need to do that.
I take you as my piece of trash.
I don't know what that random joke was about.
My janitor training comes in handy once again.
Handy once again. He just called us trash? No, no way. Maybe actually. Oh, I think it's saying that I'm bloody. Is that what it means when it's you do that? I think so. It's like I'm standing in blood. Okay. I think I understand that. We have 2 mops though. We cannot be stopped. This is looking pretty bloody. This actually might be a good place to use a power washer. That might be the time to do this. This is a lot of work to do. And a power washer is legitimately a good tool for removing surface level stains that have set. Use, release, use, clean. Oh, nice, okay. Okay. I thought there would be like a wire, but I guess they just didn't even program it. Yeah, this is nice, clean. This is nice. The blood just goes away. We don't even need to pick it up. Change nozzle. Oh. How far does this go? Pretty far. I guess it works best when we're close to it, though. Okay, let's hold and collect. And what was it, number 5? Yeah. or something? Or add water to it maybe? Use collect. Use collect. What is this? Hold pick up? Actually, we should. Okay, yeah, that's good. Let's pick this up and put it over here. And then let's get our pressure washer and refill it. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I think I understand now. Let's get this all cleaned up here. I guess a pressure washer might also break fragile items potentially. This is a mess. This is really a mess. What does the pressure washer create? It said it's possible for it to create more messes, but I don't really see that. I don't really see that. Okay, we're out of ammo, so to speak. Let's move to the mobs and clean this up as well. There's quite a lot of broken glass. It makes you wonder how many places you've gone to in real life that are looked like this at one point, but then you're just like hanging out there without realizing something ever happened there. Let's see. Let's just mop it up this time. Mop, mop, mop. It's actually kind of effective. I mean, both are, I would say it's equally as effective as the pressure washer, really. Maybe it's faster even. And it's more thorough, for sure. I feel like the pressure washer kind of misses some stuff here and there. How am I going to change out this spa? It's pretty messy. Let's go and wash this off. Okay, and we'll put this back in and give it a nice refill. Let me text for a moment as well. I'm not very good at multitasking. I've never been much of a multitasker. I'm gonna pull up my Steam list as well. I'd like to see what I'm going to play in general today. I legitimately had so much fun playing Crusader Kings, but I want to play some other games as well. I have Me Side. That's one that I wanted to do. Maybe with my backseat, my favorite backseat, Elf. I'm gonna invite Elf to watch Me Side with us. She's a wonderful backseat, and actually does help me solve some of the problems. I enjoyed playing Ready or Not. I actually wish I had more of a team. I wish I had more of a team. Same with GTFO. I wish I had more of a dedicated team. You need a good team to play these kind of games. I haven't really played enough Elden Ring lately. I love that game. I would like to actually play that, beat that, and get working on the DLCs. I'd like to get better at it. That's the biggest thing. I don't even care about beating the game. I just want to get good. I want to get good. Uncle is pro multitasker, but is just too humble. No, nonsense. I can barely hold two thoughts in my head at the same time. That would be cool. She's streaming now, though. Oh, yeah, she is. She's not on Twitch. She's not on Twitch streaming, though. She's on her other platform. Her naughty platforms. Path of Exile. I've actually got that game. I don't know if I like it that much. I haven't been so much on Project Zomboid lately either. I mean, it's certainly fun. I haven't really tried the Build 42 stuff. I think that's what it's at now. Build 42, yeah. I haven't really tried it. I think it's changed a lot of things in general here. I definitely want to keep leveling up my rogue in World of Warcraft at some point, but I haven't really had any urgency about it. Yeah, Zomboid is 42 now. Yeah, you love Zomboid? Nice. It's a good game. It's very immersive for sort of a cartoon simulator in a way. It's very immersive. I can only imagine that games in that genre will get better. Imagine a first-person Zomboid, Unreal Engine 5 graphics, with that level of depth and a community kind of feeling, multiplayer. 42 is an opt-in beta, no MP yet. Yeah, I remember you mentioned that to me, Avisil. You mentioned that it's not multiplayer yet. That would be amazing. Yeah, you know, I saw one game try to do that, and they totally flopped. They just didn't have the right developers, but the hype was big. People were hyped about it because it's a good concept. It would be a very popular game. Valheim. I have never played the new content for Valheim. I beat the original early access release of it. It's such a good game. It's such a classic. It just makes you want to explore and feel immersed, and it's relaxing. I think it's a relaxing game with a little bit of tension in all the right spots. The Quarry. I'm probably just going to play The Quarry solo. Maybe Elf would be down to backseat this as well. I know she likes these storytelling horror games. VCL, you're also always welcome to backseat and leave the adrenaline from playing FNAF in the other room. Kletika. I saw this game. I bought it. I don't know why. I don't know what I was planning to do with it. It's a multiplayer horror game. Something to do with like an elevator, a haunted elevator. It seems cool. I don't know. I never really watched other people play it, so it's a mystery. It's in my games list though. I did just buy The Last of Us Part 1. I really do want to play this. I bought this game recently, maybe a day or 2 days ago. I played this on PS4. I played this on PS4, the original. I really want to play this with... They probably used the Last of Us 2 engine to have remastered it, I believe. And on my high-spec PC, I think it would be incredible. I loved the world building in The Last of Us. Part 1 is arguably better than Part 2. Arguably. But I think Part 2 had amazing gameplay. Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain is something I want to play as well. Sort of a story-based game. A game about digging a hole. I actually will play this sometime when my brain is at 0 capacity. I think I'm just gonna dig straight down and never go back up, and see what's down there. It's listed as a horror game. That's what got me interested. I didn't realize it would be a horror game. I thought it was just a game where you dig a hole, which I guess that's what it is. I never finished Dying Light. I don't know. I like the game, but I don't really feel compelled to finish it. Back for Blood is... I don't understand why this has poor reviews. It wasn't that bad. When it first came out, even, it wasn't that bad. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I'd like to get to over time. The Long Dark. I think I mentioned that one before. Everybody likes to see The Long Dark on occasion. Resident Evil Village. I think Elf was backseating me for this one, wasn't she? I think so. Yeah, maybe without her avatar? I can't remember. For some reason, my memory is not amazing. Raven's Watch. This actually looks kind of interesting. I think I would play it. I would be happy to play it multiplayer, but not by myself. I downloaded Panicore recently. Panicore. It is interesting, but also kind of sucks. It is surely a game. A VCL, you'd be happy to backseat a horror game sometime. There will still be screaming. Would there still be screaming? I think it's because you play with headphones. Maybe it's more scary with headphones. I think more than the visuals in these games is the sound design. The sound design creeps me out a lot. That goes for Goblin 2. You're up to backseat? That's great. We should play some games sometime. Let me send me your give me a whisper or something. I think I added you on Discord. Yeah, I think we're friends on Discord now. Why don't you send me your Steam friend code or something like that? Or I'll send you mine and we can play something sometime. Do you like to play shooter games, Mr. H? I feel like that's the easiest way to just turn my brain off and play shooter games. You'll send Steam for sure? Awesome. Thank you. That's cool. Yeah, we could play on stream, off stream, whatever. Maybe you'd like to play Ready or Not with me, because I do need a good team for that. I played with some random Australian guy. Just like a public game the other day, and even that was funny. That was fun. Yeah, let me look at my expanded Steam list. I have quite a few games. That I've played. I usually play the games that I buy. I don't always play all of them. I usually try them at least. Dishonored, such a classic. If they made a remake of Dishonored, I would buy that instantly. I think it would be incredible. Maybe same with Dragon Age Origins. If they made a new version of this that wasn't so damn clunky. It was such a clunky game in the beginning, really. But Dragon Age 2, all the other Dragon Ages just did not cut it. Turning my brain off. Famous last words in GTFO, yeah. Yeah, GTFO is a game you have to have your brain on, 100%. Definitely. It's definitely one of the best tactical horror games out there. And the teamwork is real. You actually really genuinely need teamwork. I like that. I like teamwork-based games. You know, I'm going to install Fights in Tight Spaces. I enjoy this game a lot. It's a very simple game. Fights in Tight Spaces. It's not what you think. If you're thinking something dirty, it's not that. It is a good game. It's a nice puzzle game involving fighting in tight spaces. Literally that. That's what you do. Half-Life 2. Yeah, Half-Life 2. At one point, I had all of the Half-Life 2 Source Engine games, and then I did have a hacked Steam account once, a long time ago. Super long time ago. I lost those games. But I do have Half-Life 2. I actually bought the virtual reality game too, Half-Life Alyx. Alex? Alex is the name. Alyx is the clothing brand. Yeah. Inscription, that was fun. I played that by myself way before I started streaming. Most of these games I did. I am a newbie streamer. Very new and shitty and new. Insurgency Sandstorm. Nice. This could definitely be something I play, but I don't know if it's... Yeah, I don't know if it's like fun to stream this. This is just something to get sweaty over, you know? Isonzo, kind of cool. Like, I actually kind of enjoyed this game, but nobody plays it online. It's such a small game. I don't think people really play that game much. I never beat Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I actually should get back to that. It's a very good, fun game. It's basically like medieval Skyrim, because Skyrim is so old that anything that even comes close to it gives you that Skyrim feeling again. I love Skyrim. I loved Oblivion too. Metro Exodus. Could never really get enough. There actually is some DLC that I could play. I don't think I played the DLC. I don't know why. I should. Let me look at that. There is DLC. There's also a Metro Awakening that's coming in. Has that come out yet? Maybe it has. Yeah, that's come out. It's a VR game. Metro Awakening. That might be fun. I don't think I could stream VR though. I do have that VR set. I just feel like I get too dizzy. I should like eat a bunch of ginger and I think Avicio, you're saying put down like a mat or something? Put down a mat to sort of ground yourself. That's a good idea. I could try that. I've got like the Oculus Rift S, I think. I got that a while ago. I got it to play Half-Life Alyx, which was a lot of fun. That's a game that you feel like, okay, now I understand what virtual reality is even about. The Pony Factory. Loved it, hated it, played it for 57 minutes, and beat it. Goblin and Uncle Friends. Oh, nice. Awesome. It helps people know where they physically are in the world. Yeah, that's what you're saying. That makes a lot of sense. It is easy to kind of get disoriented and lost. You can feel the texture difference between the mat and the floor. I'm the kind of person who gets, like, when I drive or when I'm in a car, I can't like read a book or look at my phone. I get dizzy very easily. It doesn't work for all motion sickness, but it's one of the things folks do. Anything that I could do that helps, because I do enjoy VR. I really do enjoy it. I just can't stomach it, nausea it, I guess. I have a very sensitive inner ear, maybe. I've got very good balance, so maybe I'm very sensitive. Squirrel Stapler. I can't even believe that I played this for 59 minutes. There are meds. Yeah, there are meds for motion sickness. It's like, what is it called? Imitrex? Is that right? No, that's something totally different. That's also a fucking migraine medicine. What is that stuff called? Motion sickness. They sell that stuff here. It's amazing that scopolamine is commonly prescribed for motion sickness. That's scary sounding. I had no idea. Dramamine, yeah. Dimenhydrinate. That works like a charm. It makes me kind of like thirsty though. I mean like literally thirsty. It would be so funny if Dramamine made me like actually like thirsty. But yeah, it dries my mouth out or something. Which is like worth it. If I'm like on a boat ride or something, I'm like, that's fine. I'd rather have a dry mouth. I actually bought Welcome to Kowloon too. I'm gonna install this because I want to play this. I think this game is probably even too scary for Elf to even backseat. I don't think she would even want to watch it. She is easily terrified. Raft, kind of an amazing game actually. It's actually so much fun to play Raft. I love Raft. I don't know why I love Raft even. It's just relaxing to be on the ocean or something. Mr. H. She does get scared easy. It's really cute though. Look here. If you have a crush on Elf VTuber, just say it. Just admit it. Just admit it. It's fine. She is a very cute creature. She's a good friend. Nice. She is a good friend. She's good at being a good friend. Although I think she can be very picky. She seems very open to making friends, but she can be very picky about who she actually wants to spend time with. Maybe because a lot of people do message her. She gets a lot of messages. And I think she picks the people she likes only. That's the vibe that I get. You don't have 48 hours in one day to answer all those messages I'm sure she gets. Alright, well that's a bunch of options. Let's clean up a little bit more blood and then let me do a little bit of texting as well, because my brain is very slow at doing two things at once. She's loyal and kind and behind screens is super fun. She is very busy and hardworking, and she gets a lot of texts for sure. She's a very hardworking person, yeah. You wouldn't think it when you meet her, because she sounds like a dumb elf. She's a dumb elf, but she's not. She's very smart and very hardworking. She's a very good person. If anybody here is not familiar with her channel, she's not a big streamer on Twitch, but she is quite popular in some other platforms. Give her a follow. She makes great content, not just on Twitch. Very funny content, if you have a good sense of humor. Let me see what would be a good game to play with a friend. Out of all of those games, I wish Cyberpunk 2077 was multiplayer. That game was fun. And they made it better too. When it first came out, it was kind of buggy. It didn't bother me though. I gave it another sort of playthrough, half playthrough, and it was much better. Hunt Showdown 1896. This is such a sweaty game, it's crazy. This might be the sweatiest extraction looter shooter that I've played, but I've never played Tarkov, so I would imagine that's probably even more sweaty somehow. Maybe. I feel like there's not really enough good co-op games out there, like good ones. A Way Out, that's an incredible game. A Way Out is an incredible co-op game. It's actually quite a unique game as well. Platform 8. I think I actually have this. Platform 8. That could be fun to play as a little like short stream kind of playthrough sort of thing. Sons of the Forest. I never beat it. But I know that's multiplayer. I just bought Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. That looked like a lot of fun. It looked super cool. I haven't played a lot of Warhammer games. I'm not super familiar with the lore. Elf actually recommended this game to me. She said, hey, which is kind of weird of her to recommend. It's such a, like a violent, I don't know, I don't think she usually plays stuff like this. So she recommended that to me. I was like, oh, okay. That's interesting. XCOM, Chimera Squad. Nice. I don't think XCOM is multiplayer. It's also pretty cerebral, I would say. Any tactical turn-based game definitely takes some brain power. XCOM is good and fun co-op. It is co-op? Oh. Maybe that's what we should play together if you like XCOM, if you're good at XCOM. I remember I liked XCOM a lot. XCOM 2. It's an old game now, but it doesn't feel old. For the King. I don't know if that was a good game. That's definitely a co-op game. I don't know if I liked it. Mostly positive reviews. The original The Forest. That was fun. It's definitely co-op. I like that game. Counter-Strike 2. I have it here. I think everybody has Counter-Strike 2 in their Steam inbox. I think that's how it works. I think it's just because it's a Valve game, it just comes on your computer, like your Steam account. I liked Backpack Hero. I liked Backpack Hero more than I should have. I don't know if I liked that they added more gameplay to it. It was kind of fun as just like a roguelike game. Borderlands 2 and 3. I do have those. I never beat Borderlands 3. I never really played it much. I played it a little bit, but I played it with friends that I don't know. It was felt chaotic, so I didn't feel compelled to play more of it. Yeah, that's a bunch of options to play. Baldur's Gate 3, great game. V Rising, I love that game. I never beat it for some reason. I feel like I have to have somebody to play it with to be compelled to beat it. Diablo 4. I had fun playing Diablo 4. Ghost of Tsushima, I also played that. I have played kind of an enormous amount of games, actually. I bounce around games pretty quickly and beat them pretty quickly. I practically speedrun stuff. I remember I had a contest with a friend where I bought the latest Call of Duty that I heard was terrible. I bought it and I beat the entire game campaign within the 2 hours and refunded it. That's how bad a game can be. Like, if you have a AAA game that you can beat within 2 hours, it's kind of fucked up. That's not worth, like, $80 nowadays? Activision Blizzard, they've not really gone in the right direction over the years. Split Fiction. This is something I would want to play with somebody. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I'm going to wishlist it. Or I'll just add it to my cart or something here. Yeah, Split Fiction. I don't know anything, but it's from the makers of It Takes Two, so I imagine that it's really good. I did actually play It Takes Two with a very good friend, and loved it. CSGO went free a few years ago. Still never played it though. I don't think I have the shooter reflexes, which is ironic given I play Osu. Oh, Osu is the music tapping game? I think that's really skill intensive. I think the skills would translate to each other. But I know what you mean. I don't feel like I have the shooter reflexes as much anymore. I don't play games as competitively as I used to. Let's mop this up. I love this genre of simulator games as well. It's so funny. It's like the idea of playing a video game simulating some kind of mundane job is comical by itself. And then there's always these weird twists like, oh shit. I'm gonna have to grab that. Shit. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out. Oh boy. What is this? I'm gonna have to figure out how to clean the pool. I don't think I go in there and clean it. That's kind of crazy. Let's just mop you right up. Do I have a pressure washer fluid? Nope. Let's collect it. I've seen people play Osu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I think if I were saying that as a Japanese speaker, I think it would just be pronounced Os. Like, yeah. Uh-oh. That pool is fucked. There's also a key in there. Okay. There's no way I'm getting into that though, right? This is just what my pool looks like at home. Minus the dead bodies. I like to put away my...
Someone was feeling stabby today.
I put them in the refrigerator. Because they are best and tastiest when you leave them overnight. These are pretty thick stains. We might actually need to use the pressure washer for this. You're right on both accounts, depending on who you ask. It's the Japanese pronunciation, but when talking about it, it sounds more easy to verbalize as osu. Yeah, it's true. I would say that's true. It is a little bit kind of hard to understand otherwise. At least for an English speaker, yeah. There's gotta be a way to drain this. Maybe I need the key. Manual hacking? Oh. I didn't know I could hack. Let's take this
Keeping up with those
phone.
pasta eater mama mias make me sick. But as I've been shopping, taking out Big Jim,
These guys had it
I got
coming. They're
connections
just
with his
talking
cousin
mad
Mike
shit
from the old
constantly.
school days. I'm gonna sweet talk him into slipping some poison into Jim's family dinner. Your job? Make sure no funny business happens during our meeting.
They had a well thought out plan. Mike and Rick could execute well, but got executed instead.
Alright, do I need to like break these? And then clean them up? Is that how I do it? Because this would definitely be evidence in my book. You wouldn't want to leave this stuff around. All sorts of DNA, forensic. Yeah, whatever you feel like, Vesile, yeah. The English language is failing. Wait, it sounds easy or easier to verbalize. The weird thing is, no, only one of those is grammatically correct. Let's fix this.
I should clean it first.
I don't have most of them. I would like to co-op. I think that would be fun. I'm sorry that I'm lazily not even texting back. Like I said, I can't multitask very well. Yeah, I'd like to co-op with you. Don't worry about it if it's not in your library. It's fine. If it's something you want to play, then I'm fine with that. It's my treat, my invitation. This is my strategy for breaking the cups. I just throw it to the ceiling. Oh, nice time. I think I brought this in. Let me get that. One footprint. 2 footprints. I don't have as much of an opinion. Well, if you trust my opinion on games, I could certainly recommend what I would want to play depending on my mood. I think my mood usually falls into a couple of categories, like, what do you call it? Like, action adventure, shooter, exploration, crafting, building, pure strategy. It really depends. Sometimes I just want to color maps, like with Crusader Kings. And can I do this more gently? Let me see. Oh, wow. Okay, I can just sponge it off without breaking it. Okay, I'd rather not break the vases, I thought. Because this doesn't look like evidence. It's probably kind of expensive, too. Nice vases like this are not cheap. Vases. I never really understood or knew which pronunciation is like the correct one. Vases feels like the very like genteel. Is that the right word? I don't think that's the right word. It feels like the elegant way to say it. Look at this mess. This one is a power washer. I'm feeling it. Power washer? Did I fill you back up? Ooh, refilled inside of the bucket. should probably pick this up. Oh, do I have to break it or something first? Pick it up. I mean, this is like trash, isn't it? Okay. Key.
Why did they even bother locking them?
Yes, that's true, but it's for... I mean, when you go to spas like this, I've gone to a lot of nice spas like this. You need locker key. You bring them into... You actually do bring them in here. It's just so people don't steal your clothes. Or like your valuables if you leave them in your locker. You would usually like tie them to your wrist or something like that. Let me power wash this bad boy. Let's get right up on here and just... Yeah, nice. Beautiful. Bring out this wonderful mural. Give him a nice wash off as well. Oh, that's just looking good. That's looking nice. Very nice. Nice and squeaky clean. What do we got here? A little murder weapon? What is this? A pizza cutter? That's an interesting choice. Imagine that, you get a pizza cutter. Even I have not attempted that before.
What the actual fuck? I've seen people slicing pizza with this.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be very effective as a weapon. I'm gonna leave you right here. I'm gonna clean the blood
One
underneath
slice
you.
to the throat did the trick. Pretty quick death, given the circumstances.
Yeah, you're nice and clean. You can just hang out here. This is a good place for you anyway. I'm trying to read text messages. I am unable to multitask. Let me see. Can I multitask? No, I can't. Alrighty. I think this is also a power wash to get up on the wall here. Nice. Let's bring that shine right back to the side. Let's bring that shine back to the side. Is there another water source in here? Is that what I'm seeing here? Wonderful. That is good. And I think this is where some of the other key cards led to as well. Money. They won't be needing that. Although this is probably just somebody's locker randomly. Money. People have a lot of $100 bills here. Kind of weird to stick a $100 bill into a gym locker. And yeah, we got one here. Used. Steal money. Okay. Is that just a handkerchief? I don't think I need to take those cigarettes. I'm gonna be right back for a moment. I'm gonna get myself some water. Oh, hey Zagana, how's it going? Did you stream today as well? How are you doing? I'm glad you love this game. I enjoy this game actually. It's very relaxing. I don't feel like there's a time limit or anything. It's very nice. I'm gonna get myself some water and I'll be back. Okay, I am back. You're doing pretty good. You did not? Okay, nice. It's nice to take a day off too from streaming. I'm enjoying some Final Fantasy 14 with some friends. Nice. I've heard good things about that game. I've heard very good things about that game. I've never played it myself.
Need to empty the trash can first.
Alright. I got a lot of trash bags here stacking up. I'm probably just gonna clean up this area, and then I wanted to do an offline thing with one of my good friends. Who I'm looking forward to collabing with at some point in the near future. We have very different time zones, so online, offline. That's what I mean. Oh, let's get this nice and spick and span. I'm glad we have 2 mobs. It makes our life doubly easy. I almost regret not getting 3 of them. I should have just got the 3 mob perk. Where is our bucket? I think we have a bucket. Did we leave it in the other room? There we are. Sprinting is actually easier than moving these things. Let's wipe that. Let's wipe this. And let's change this water. I can only do it so much before it gets completely saturated with
Our
coagulants.
solarium guarantees a very even tan all over the body.
Oh, okay.
Please enjoy it to the fullest.
I'm guessing
More like a
somebody
very
was
balanced barbecue experience all
ooh.
over the body.
That is just the worst. That's actually a really shitty way to go out. Imagine getting trapped in one of these things. Ouch. Can't imagine that would be pleasant. Look at the black light. I really came prepared this time around. Highest paid janitor in the city. That's kind of a thick bloodstain. I have to say, I'm not sure you would really bleed this much from being smashed in a UV machine. I think it has, basically it has a shell here. I don't know where that blood would really come from, unless you were stabbed, maybe. Unless somebody stabbed you or cut your throat and then threw you in there. You would just have 3rd-degree burns all over your body if you died. It would actually be better. It would be preferable to bleed out than to get toasted alive in the Sunbeam of 2000. Not exactly my death of choice. There we go, nice and clean. That seems happy with it. It's kind of a cool statue, you know? You got Anubis here. We got another phone. When we take Jim out, we can sell this whole business and go and fuck each other's brains out in Malibu. Oh,
She was
very
Mike's
romantic.
wife, apparently. They were planning a coup, but Jim outsmarted him.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're a traitorous bastard. Nice and smoky. Is this his wife? I think so.
That's what I call a gruesome death. The pursuit of beauty can be fatal.
Easier to knock the statue over and call it a tanning accident. Yeah, exactly, right? An after-hours tanning accident. That's what I would imagine. But you wouldn't have that much blood. That's kind of what it seemed like it looks like. She got fried up in there. At least the body did. That would be really ouch. I would rather be bled out. Any day of the week. Burning alive, not fun. If you were alive during the Spanish Inquisition, you would say the same thing. Not a fun way to go out. That's one thing, you know? I feel like there's only so much pain when you're penetrated roughly to your death. And there's a different kind of pain when your nerves are being stimulated from every angle by being cooked alive. I prefer the former over the latter any other day, any day of the week. They certainly did something here. There's a little drag. There's a drag mark. She's T-posing. That's true. I T-pose in real life. As soon as I log off, I just like fucking T-pose and don't exist. As soon as I'm not on the internet, I'm just idle, T-posed, hovering, floating over my computer. That sentence lacked context right until the end. Oh. You had to wait for the climax to really have it come full circle. Have it come full circle. I think the Japanese language is kind of like that too. I always thought it was interesting. Like in dramas where somebody's about to die, they're like, I need to tell you that the secret is, and then they die. But I feel like in Japanese, it's literally the context is at the end of the sentence. So that is more likely, kind of realistically possible. What a cliche, right? What a cliche. I think this is still blood. Yeah, this is still blood. Okay. They got it all over. They went wild in here with...
That's a piece of work.
That's actually a good question how they got it this high up. They must have cut her jugular, slammed her against the wall here. Yeah, must have slammed her against the wall, sliced her jugular open, and then dragged her over to the UV machine while she was bleeding out. Slammed it shut, turned it on, put the statue over it, and just watched her cook. That sounds like a real good time. I think that's meant to be there. I've been trying to mop this up and it's not going anywhere. But it seems like it's supposed to. So maybe I need to shoot it. Maybe I need to use my long range pressure washer to get up that high. No pain, only uplifting. Yeah. Also, talk about say it, don't spray it. Oh yeah. You would hope that would be the case. Okay, let's get our pressure washer. Let's bring this bad boy. Let's bring this bad boy over to the room where this all happened. The room where it happened. Oh yeah. Okay. Nice. We're getting every little inch of that covered. Very nice. Okay, I think we're good in this room. I think we're... No? We got blood up on the top there? Should I hop on top of the Sunbeam 2000? And make my way up to the top there? Okay, we got on top of this. Can we jump on Anubis? The answer is no. Yeah, we can only do this if we open this, close it on ourselves, and slowly expire. I think I can do this. I'm gonna sponge that bad boy. Okay, and now we... Oh, I know what we do. We open this shit. Again. Okay. This is the way we do it. We close it, hop over, okay, and then we just fucking ride that up to the top. We have to stand right in the right spot. Oh boy, oh my, we're so close. Oh god, yes. Look at that. We're so high up now. I'm so fucking close. Oh my god, we did it. Look at that. Okay, thank you, Anubis. You still look bloody, but you seem like you're clean. So, let's go ahead and let's head on out of here. How are we going to drain this pool? I don't know. I'd like to drain the pool first before we try to pressure wash it. Let's see if we can just put this one back. Here's a cup. Here is a... Elf has affected you? What do you mean by that? Elf has affected me. Ow, I hit myself in the head. I fucking dropped this on my face. Clean you up. Nice. You know what? I think I actually have... How do I do this? J? L? Keyboard. Photo mode. Skill tree. Codex. I think it's codex. That's good. I like this. I'm gonna turn up the volume for myself. I'm digging it. Okay, well, there's blood on the ceiling. We gotta deal with that.
So much blood, I'm seeing red now.
Yeah, this is the only way we're gonna get up this high. Yeah, you gotta wonder, how did they get the blood all the way up there? There's a lot of pressure when you slice that jugular, but to get it all the way up here, you know what it would take is this. It would take a secondary impact. Imagine that you're already bleeding, right? And that blood goes all over your arm, and then with your arm, you lift it up high towards the ceiling. You know, like you're gonna hit somebody. You raise your arm real fast and it just flings off of your arm. It's not spraying out of him. It's flinging off your arm up to the ceiling. You're going pretty wild at that point, though. Let's take a look. And I'm not seeing any more blood. I think we got this. There really is a lot of like a minor... Whoops.
Time for a bag swap.
Bag swap time. You studied music too. Avicil. God, I don't know why I keep pronouncing it wrong. Avicil, I studied music too, though likely not to the same syllabus. Piano lessons and recorder. Oh, that's nice. The 3 but 2 technically have the same fingering. Very nice. We've got a fingering expert in the house. Piano lessons. Piano's good. Piano is a good place to start with music theory, certainly, and finish. Okay, no more blood. We got a little bit on the wall here. Am I mistaken about that? I think I saw something. We could also use the black light to sort of permanently give us a boost. Black light boost, please. Thank you. Is this a 360 light? I kind of feel like it is. Okay, no blood. Right? No blood. This is a very messy room with lots of nooks and crannies. Whoops. Oh, here we go. Look at that. I didn't even notice this. Black lights. Forensics best friend. You don't really see that much on a black light. You kind of do, but not that much. It's hard to tell too what's the black light and what's the mysterious liquid that it's picking up. Okay, so I think we need to do a manually hacking system here. Open, manually hacking. What does this mean? What?
Screw this.
Huh? Wait, let me read the codex.
Machine.
Let's read the codex here. Okay. What are we gonna do? I know it said manually hacking. Okay. Sometimes you need to hack control panels. Yes. A series of digits will appear on your screen. The number at the bottom is a key that you'll need to follow by clicking on the digits above at the correct moment. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds easy. They closed the music department at my school, so I never finished my grading. Oh, that's too bad. Music is fun to learn. It really is. I wonder why they closed the music department. Why did that happen? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Nice.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy indeed. We've got pizza, toy. Pizza, toy. We've got random toys. We've got fire extinguishers. They wanted teacher housing. My music teachers were not pleased. Did they fire them? Teacher housing? Huh, that's interesting. That's usually not a thing. That's kind of interesting to have the teachers live on campus. Oh. Okay, why don't we take a look at this? Can we clean our pool, please? Change the levers. And what do I need to do elsewise? Did that do it? Did that actually work? Oh yes, it did. Pick up. Could I please put you back? This is bothering me that you're just floating here. What is this? A screwdriver. Okay. We got another music tape. Kapushi Clouds. Why don't we listen to that? Relaxation Volume 1. Wow. That's the best. That's just the best. Let's go to our codex and switch that. I'm excited. I don't know why I've moved this chair 3 different times. Cigarette. Nasty. Money. Yummy. Yummy money. I forgot about things. Oh. So I need to refill the pool afterwards, I suppose? This is kind of a mess. That blood, it's kind of weird for the blood to stick like this, but it does, it'd mostly be around the drain, actually, like that, yeah. Pick this up, pick this up.
First things first. Gotta scrub, scrub, scrub.
Oh, there's a little bit of blood here, okay.
I need to clear the way first.
Thank you, Metzi Konita. That's very nice of you. Thank you for subscribing. That's so cool. I am a new and terrible streamer, so seeing somebody subscribe to my channel is always kind of shocking to me. Shocking and
There.
makes me pretty
No one
happy.
will even notice.
So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Oh, 3 months in advance too. Wow, you're the best. That's very cool. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Cleaner is an honorary gob. For some reason I thought that would rhyme, but it didn't. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Look at all the blood. I usually lurk. Well, I've unsurfaced you. I usually lurk too. I'm a shadow lurker. But yeah, I genuinely do appreciate it. That's very cool of you, and I will absolutely remember that. It makes me happy that somebody thinks that my channel is worth subscribing to. That's just cool. Uncle Lou is not terrible, don't listen to him. He's a good streamer and fun and nice. I am terrible, and I am a mean person. I'll prove it to you.
Huge guy. Probably a bodyguard. Swiss cheese
I don't
with
think
a
your
sharp
arguments
object.
stand very well in court, Mr. H, since I'm literally throwing bodies in a pile. We do this for the love of it. We love to clean viscera. We love to clean up this gore. They really could have taken it to the next level. Imagine not only having blood stains. Like, if this is a blood stain cleaner. Imagine having a body part cleaner game. Now that gets complicated. That is messy. They do your good and need to give yourself more credit. Let me pronounce your name correctly. Mexiconita. Mexiconita. I enjoy listening to your stream in the background while I'm working on stuff. That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. Please continue to do so. I hope I can continue to provide you with whatever value you get out of listening to my channel. I appreciate that. I am much more happy than my voice is letting on, because that's the way that I talk. What is this? Is this a little rubber ducky? Is it trash? Is it just a little collectible? Oh, let's put you up here. Let's pick up this key. What is this?
Another one.
Another one. Oh, the gun fell into the
Probably
pool.
slipped out of the hands of a clumsy criminal.
Let's take a look. Pointed at myself. Shouldn't do that. What kind of gun is this? Is this a Beretta? If anybody knows, I'd like to know. You got it. Awesome. It squeaked when you picked it up. 10 out of 10 immersion. Maybe just the first time? Yeah, maybe just... Oh, I kind of hear it, yeah. Oh, I like that. Mop, mop, mop. I like the mops better than the pressure cleaner. Something about the mops makes me feel like it's sticky. It's sticking to it. Metzi or Metz is fine, since you don't have to say the whole thing. Okay, Metz. Metzi. That's very cute. I like it. Metzi. Oh, did I break something? Get in my bag. Oh, whoops. Dirty mop. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Alright, let's get this cleaned up. I like just running back over here. I know I can bring it with me, but I like to do a little sprinting. That's what I hear the key is for good posture. It actually took me many years to get really good posture. It was a struggle. It was a challenge. You know what? They never tell you about posture. It's really about the core. It's about the core and having nice glutes. Nobody ever told me that. Everybody's just like, stand up straight. Stand up straight. It's all about the core and the glutes. You look at yourself in the mirror and you squeeze that ass together and you crunch your core up a little bit, and it's going to pull you into that upright position. I would say it's like 5% back and neck, 90% core and glutes. And then maybe like another 5% is like shoulders or something like that. Weirdly enough, I fixed my posture big time by playing World of Warcraft, standing up. I was just like, I'm gonna fucking stand here for like 6 hours, grinding away at my warrior, and just get fucking amazing posture. And I did it. Ooh, a little gold medallion. Makes sense. I have strength in neither of those areas. Yeah, modern life saps that strength. That's why. It's not just you. Work, sitting in cars, everything we do kind of saps away our core and our needs. What is this? A little drain? Is that what this is? I don't know. It looks like a little plug or something. I'll just put it here with the rest of our little bath toys. Oh, it's clipped and fell through the world. We'll never see it again. That's okay. Sometimes that happens. Do you guys ever feel like you put something down sometimes and it just clips through the world and you never see it again? Lou the pickpocket. I see in that medallion swipe. What medallion? I don't know about any medallions. My first instinct was to think it was a tiny hat. That's because you're a weird and bad person, Avisiel. I'm just kidding. I also thought it was a tiny hat. It could have been one of the duck's hats, actually. It's legitimately a possibility. I don't know what it was. Because there's no plug for this, so it actually might be a tiny hat. All the time, like, small things disappears, yeah. Yeah, it's frustrating. I don't know, you know, I used to maybe have that problem as a teenager, but that doesn't happen to me. I like to keep things in their place. I like to have a place for everything. I read this book. Call me corny, but I read this book called, what was it called? The Magic of Tidying Up. Wait, what is this about? It's by Mary Kondo. The Magic of Tidying. Okay, the life-changing magic of tidying up. The Japanese art of decluttering and something. It feels like an isekai title. It's pretty long. Yeah, the life-changing magic of tidying up. I did not think I would have my life changed by that book, but I did. After moving, I constantly misplaced my keys. You know, I used to do that too, but I got myself AirTags. Love AirTags. You know what? A pro tip. Okay, actually, I think Elf taught me this. Literally, I told her I was always losing my phone because my phone is the same color as like a lot of them. Because I like the aesthetic, so my phone case is like this stone gray silicone case for my iPhone. And it's the same color as a lot of things in my home. It's the same color as my sheets, for example. And I constantly just lose it in plain sight. But Elf told me if you have an Apple Watch, which I like to wear these days. I used to like all sorts of watches, but nowadays I just wear an Apple Watch. And it has a little button dedicated on the Apple Watch where I can just like ping my phone. I fucking love it. I'm just gonna do it right now for you guys. Buys AirTag, loses phone. Yeah, exactly. So first I lose the phone, but then I find it. I'm just gonna use my watch. I fucking love that. I love hearing that sound because it means I don't have to look for my phone. And then it like turns on a little GPS thing on the watch. And it'll like take you there. Oh, you lose your watch too? You're fucked then. Sorry, Metzi. You're fucked. Nothing you can do about that. You're only allowed to lose 50% of the stuff that you have. Because then you can find the other 50%. Elf stays teaching everyone. She's a very clever girl. She is a very clever lady. I don't know where she gets it from, but she's got it. Some people got it, some people don't. She's got it. Yes, she is a very intelligent, hardworking person, but she doesn't have luck on her side all the time. I feel like people are not. You know what I was saying earlier about being a giver? I think she's a giver. And I hope that takes her to the top, because I can definitely see in her life that sometimes it's hurt her to be a giver, and it makes her less of a giver sometimes, because it's painful. It's painful to be a giver. My brain is literally out of sight, out of mind as soon as I set something down. Oh. Yeah, I can understand that. I think it's because, again, terrible at multitasking, so I'm speaking from my own experience. Like, when we put stuff down, we don't, like, think about it when we put it down. And that's why it gets lost. I'm not sure where these little tables go yet. We'll see. I would imagine these fit on top of the tables. She's death a giver, and so that's something I can relate to a ton. Yeah. Keep her safe, Mr. H. Keep her safe. That is your duty as a gob. As a gob. Okay, let's mop this up, and then we're gonna have to clean our mops in just a second here. Also, Avesiel, I still don't understand what the heck you were texting me, so I'm just gonna add random things to my cart, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but if you get mad at me, I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna laugh. You can decide what you like to play by playing it. And if you don't like it, you can always refund it too. Let me add some stuff that I wanted to at least let you try out. I feel bad about not really playing Raven's Watch, so let me add this as well. I think the spring sale is still on. This is the right time of year to buy a bunch of video games. I don't even know what you have or don't have. Let me see. What was I suggesting? Okay. Oh, this is super on sale. Nice. Yeah, this is definitely the time. Steam is just killing developers this week. I think Steam takes like 25% of all sales on Steam. I would have never imagined. I had Steam since like the beginning of Steam, where it was only Valve games back then, basically. It's so amazing to see what it's evolved into, and it's still almost like the same fucking UI in some ways. It's very similar. I like it a lot. Let's see. Oh man, there's so many good games on sale, it's crazy. Steam has great sales year round. I never really pay attention to them. I should. I think because I'm streaming these days, I pay more attention to it. Because I'm kind of like, I have more of like a reason or like a desire to play, like experiment and play more random shit I wouldn't usually play. I like that. I like trying new stuff because I find that I like a lot of stuff that I wouldn't have expected that I would like. Ooh, last week was the VN sale. Okay, wait, I want to read what you're saying. I got so many great games this. I got so many games this week, and last week in the VN sale, I love VNs. Nice. You know, there's a VN that I did want to play. I was wondering if I played Otome games, is that something that would interest you guys? Because I'm actually a sucker for romance. I actually love romance stories, books, TV. As long as it's not cheesy, I like legitimate, like realistic kind of. It doesn't need to be like realistic gritty, but it's just not like too cheesy. Romance is always good and inspiring. I love fantasy romance. I don't even know if real romance in the real world is ever as good as fantasy romance. Is that possible that it is? They often ask people not to stream past a point. Oh, is it because it spoils it for them or something? Is that why? TBH, I play otomes for the cheese sometimes. That's kind of reasonable. I think I'm saying that I'm rejecting the cheese, but it's just part of it. Yo, there's so many fucking good games for sale. I should actually probably turn on my fucking Steam window, but that's okay. You guys can just imagine me scrolling through endless good games right now. Let's see. Kind of like how Telltale broke down once people streamed the full experience. Oh. So will they have a warning inside of the game? Because I wouldn't want to piss the developers off. I wouldn't want to like hurt their business or anything. I'd like to hope it is real romance could be nice. I'm sure there are flowers in your future, Gabo. I think so too. You're like a legitimately super nice person. Like, and I think with all this social media fucking nonsense nowadays, like, I think I think more people are waking up to appreciating genuine, authentic, nice people. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that's the case. I don't know. I'm telling myself that's the case. Let's see. What other games would I recommend? I'm sure I had at least one more. I think I've avoided a lot of the rot of social media without realizing it. How have you avoided it? How have you done that? What's been your strategy? Because it's kind of hard to avoid social media stuff if you're like social, you know, if you're trying to like have social life. I was referring to what Lou said about Otome being better, but yeah, I've never had real romance. Oh, what's that line? This is one of my favorite songs. It's from a song called Alfie. Alfie song. Let me look up the lyrics for you. Let me encourage you. Yeah. You'll find the love that you've missed. I will karaoke this for you someday, Mr. H. Just for you. Literally one-on-one private stream. Just karaoke, man on man. Romance. Bromancing. Karaokeing with you. It would be fun to do a karaoke stream, though, actually. Though I have met someone pretty special this year. Oh, that's good for you. I'm happy. Man to Gob. Goblin Slayer to Goblin. I don't try to be social. Most friendships I've made come from folks falling through my ceiling, so to speak. Falling through my ceiling. That when you said that, that just made me think of the Harlem Shake music video. That's what I fucking came to my mind. Have you seen that music video? If not, please look it up before I fucking blast it on my speakers for you. Let me finish what I was doing on Steam. I know you guys want to see this mess. I wonder how much it bothers you of me just like AFKing or like idling with all of this blood in front of you, and you're like, oh, I need to fucking clean it up. I need to get in there and clean it up for him. Hands and knees, clean it up. I don't even know what else. I feel like there's something else, but I'm just gonna check this cart out, and you can decide. You can decide what you like. Yo, have you ever played Sunhaven? I fucking love that game. Sorry, I'm multitasking. I've always had people tell me that when I'm like focusing on something, I'll completely ignore whatever they're saying, even if it's like in my ear, and I'll be like, wait, what? I'll respond to them like 5 minutes later, which is even more funny. Alrighty, I am done shopping. I am done shopping. Let's get this blood cleaned right up. Hyperfocus is wild. I'm a hyperfocus kind of person. I am a monomaniac. When I put my mind to something, I just do that. Which is why streaming is good for me. Streaming makes me vocalize my thought patterns. I literally let whatever the fuck comes to my head, I just say it with you guys. That's why I have truly some sentences that are quite some words together. Def agree with this. It's all so much. Yeah. Social media seemed exhausting to try and participate in, so I just didn't. Exactly. I think a lot of people want the attention, though. Ooh, wait. I'm going to read more of these comments. I'm sorry. I don't have much social media. I had to make a Bisky account for the stream. I don't know what that is. Bisky? Side eye. Metzi. Yeah, Sunhaven is good. Nice. So, do you organize your Steam? Do I organize it? Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I sort of do. Not, you know what? Maybe I should organize it better. That's actually a good idea. I should do that. Farms. I should just stream me organizing my Steam. That would be a good day to do. And I'll organize it by like mood or something. Farm sims are my comfort games. But it was a secret only Elf knew until now. Farm games are comfortable. I like them. They're cozy. Uncle Lou is releasing his inner Godfrey. Yeah, basically. Blueski. I don't know what that is still. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Good organization is incredibly satisfying. Yes, it's better than sex. When something is nicely organized and looks good and aesthetic, you're just like, oh, fuck yeah. It's so fucking satisfying. I have custom tabs that I like to organize games to. I never really thought about it. That's my problem. When I think about what I want to do, I'll do it, but a lot of times I'll be like, I haven't even conceptualized. I haven't even considered doing some certain things. So I like when people give me an idea of what their perspective is. I like hearing other people's perspectives a lot. Because I'll be like, oh, I never thought of things that way. It's what came after Twitter when Twitter got a new owner. Oh, okay. Interesting. So is it Jack Dorsey's new company? Is it from Jack Dorsey or is it from a different... Because it's the successor, right? What kind of alcohol is this? This vodka? It's gotta be. It looks like some sort of Slavic vodka. I used to drink some Lithuanian vodka before. That stuff sucks. Nothing wrong with Lithuania. But I would drink it because it sucks. And it gets you drunk. It's what came after Twitter. Yeah, never heard of that. Blue Sky. Whoever came up with these names really liked birds. I don't think I need to clean this up, right? Uh-oh. Did I track blood somewhere? Nasty. I can't believe I got this whole pool cleaned. It feels so good. It feels so good to see that. I had a pool like this when I was growing up near my house. And it had this kind of blue tile. So I can imagine how this feels with the grout in between it on my fingertips. I can imagine that. It's kind of nostalgic. Not a clue. I meant more spiritually. A lot of art, people encouraging each other, less of the hate in politics and wild rules. It works like OG Twitter. Oh, okay. That's interesting. How am I going to shatter a whiskey bottle? That's a good question. Didn't I just do that? Didn't I just throw it at the ceiling or something? Hello, hello, steam
Remember
room.
not to stay in the sauna for too long, as it may cause sleep disturbances or negatively affect your well-being.
Whoops. Yeah, look at this. How did they do this? Let's use our forensic skills here. I'm a terrible swimmer, but I like hanging out at the bottom and watching the light. It's funny that I know exactly what the fuck you mean. That's so funny. It's like you're in a different world when you're doing that. I think I know exactly what you mean. Okay, so forensics, bullet casings, all right? Do you really think, how would they have done this much damage with just a couple of bullets? You ever see anybody get shot before? Doesn't look like this. Unless you shoot him in the head.
Shot dead at close range. This must be Mike,
Not that I would know.
the owner of
Not
this
that I would know.
place.
Trust me.
Former owner of this place. I knew he always wanted to get at me. But he crossed the line.
Don't
by
take this
getting
the wrong way,
in
guys.
contact
That was
with
an
the
accident.
other gangs, and nobody ever crosses Big Jim.
Hey, at least it's more work for me.
That's the spirit.
This guy's got a good attitude for the job. Big Jim likes him. Maybe it was high caliber at close range. No, those look like 45. That looked like a 45. I mean, that's considered a high caliber, by the way. That's a pretty high caliber. Got a lot of stopping power. Experiencing sound underwater is really comfy. Yes. I think it's probably got to do something with like Freudian, you know, like, ew. This needs washing. With like being back in the womb. Warm and cozy. Something like that. I bet it's like that. Uh-oh. How did I do this? I got 1 foot that way and 1 foot this way. That's one hell of a dance move. I actually did track blood around. It's not surprising. Should we see where these things go? Do these things go anywhere in particular? How did they get over here? Move furniture bag. Where did this come from? It's not in the pool, is it? Oh, wait a second. There we go. I guess the other one's probably nearby it? Hey, here we go. Okay, and then does this go back? Oh, yes. How about this one? Nice. Lamp? I don't know where the lamp came from. Where did the lamp come from? It's come from somewhere. Well, we'll figure it out later. It certainly sounds Freudian. Oh, yeah. Wall light. Oh, wall light. Clever girl. Clever girl. Oh my, what a clever girl. Good job. Thank you. Let's pick this key up. We'll look at the lockers a little bit later. I want to get the rest of this mopped up. I'm really taking my time with it. I'm in no rush. This is not a speed run. Today we take our time and just say absolutely random things. Nice, okay. A little dirty. It's time to wash up. Alright, let's run back over there. How would we bring you? You're quite a useful little tool, aren't you? Let's bring you in. Let's get every little spot. Let's put you right here in the center. Right there. Ah, that's satisfying. It's going to be so easy to knock it down, but it's satisfying. I like random things. Spoken like a true god. True. True. Nothing but just us and this squelching sound. So wiping away. This would be a good material to wipe blood off of. It would get in the grout though. That's gonna be that's actually the challenge. You'd have a grout cleaner for this. It's not that easy to wipe out grout. I actually think grout is one of the most inefficient building techniques. Why does it exist? I don't know. It just feels so old. Not in a particularly bad way, but just in like an efficiency problem. Cleaning grout. How many people take time to clean a grout? Not that many. You ever stay in like an Airbnb or something that has old-fashioned bathroom floors? You just get used to it. Grout looks beautiful though, and so does wood panel walls. Okay, I agree with you on the wood panel walls. I can agree with that. Depending on what the floor is made out of. Wood on wood can be good too as well. I don't mean that in the weird way. I do mean wood on wood can look good. If you got wood floors, wood ceilings, wood walls, it can look good. It can look very Scandinavian or Japanese. Japandi. It has its place. Mid-century modern. Oh, not quite my thing, but I can appreciate it, yeah. I tend to prefer more modern things. Modern, contemporary. I like nice new houses, nice new things. I certainly like vintage in the right place for the right items. I like to go shopping with my sister in Japan. We sometimes shop in Japan. Get a lot of nice secondhand goods. Really fun. It's fun to search around. It's fun to search around for all the secondhand shops. They got all sorts of really nice pieces for very good prices. And I think it's technically more eco-friendly, right? To reuse and recycle clothing, stuff like that. You can get stuff that's way out of style, way out of vogue, but it looks good. It's like an older style stuff sometimes. I like it. But it's like a little scavenger hunt. It's find good deals, and nice pieces. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Uh-oh, I messed up. Nice and clean. Let's just use a sponge here. We got a lot of sponge power left over. I want to play Dead Space. I want to play Dead Space. I was backseating Dead Space with... Actually, I was being backseated with a mini elf. And that was a lot of fun. It was easier to play. That game got me really sweaty. It's a very scary game. But when I played it on stream, I didn't feel so much pressure like I did alone at 3 a.m. I think if anybody is lucky enough to have Dead Space in their Steam library, I'm sure they'd feel very excited and not scared to play it. I bet they would love it. Not scary at all. Well then, we've done this room. I think we're almost done with our cleaning adventure, our little cleaning adventure.
No taint is safe against me.
I'm gonna have to use that line. Next time you're bending somebody over, you just be like, no taint is safe from me. Look at their eyes, make them look in your eyes. And they'll be like, oh my god, I'm terrified. What does that even mean? Alright, let's go and take a look in here. Oh, what do we got in here? Oh, nothing really. Missing key. I mean, I looked in all of these. Maybe I got the lockers for the other ones. Oh, 24. Stealing things. I got another locker key. Who keeps locker keys for other lockers in their locker, right? Isn't that just weird? I've only gotten 87% of the blood. I'm wondering what I'm missing. Oh, a ring. They really left a lot of random stuff around. Imagine going to a spa, even if your family owned it, you'd lose this shit. If you're just leaving your rings on the bathroom sink. Ah, another gun.
Apparently, criminal savoir-vivre does not allow taking weapons to the sauna.
That's true. You don't want to get your gun wet.
Mateo's pizza. I'll order one with pineapple for me
so
and
that
Dexter.
was probably Mateo's body, the one that was sliced up with a pizza cutter. Very Italian choice of shoes. They did a good job of making the details come together.
You know, I'm something of a VIP myself.
VIP. Now we're VIP. Money,
It
rings.
might be worth something.
Pick up. Okay. Stay on there. Locker card. Interact.
Hey yo, this is my demo song for Rockefeller Records. And hey, here we go. Hey yo, I'm the shit. Rick better sign me quick. I'ma find Big Jim and end him with a rice and ice cold since the day one. No man block, the prodigal son. I'ma do it with your mom. What? The fuck you want from my mom? Wait, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, man. Don't hit me.
What would the kids nowadays say? Not making it out of the hood with this one.
Let me see what you're chat. I was just so absorbed in spacing out. Let's see. That was definitely a line about Taint. I think so. I was horrendously jump scared by 1. Vents, 2. Doors opening, 3. Shadows, and 4. My own pause menu. Let that one sink in. Dead Space is going to be so fucking scary for you then. I played 2 chapters for friends using the Game Pass. Which game? Was it Dead Space? Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, dude. Now I understand. You were talking about in Dead Space you were scared by all this shit. Totally. Honestly, Dead Space is a really fucking good scary game. That's one of the best. Even I ask people to backseat me for it. And I heard something that the technical director for the game itself literally said he was too scared to play it. Ooh, a bunch of drugs. I mean, a bag full of something. Something fine. Something TOS friendly. Door closed. We seem to be missing this. Am I tracking blood around somewhere? Is that possible? I don't see any blood in this room. I think it might still be somewhere else. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have a VIP room. I bet there's a lot of stuff that's in there. Mess will always be somewhere. No, not in the bathroom. Yeah, there's a little bit of mess here. That's true. Okay, 99. Oh, we actually that was basically it. 99. Is that? Yeah, that's the last little bit here. Okay, so the entrance room and changing rooms are fine. The relaxation zone is fine. How does Ready or Not play? I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll actually log into that afterwards. Otherwise, if you want to just play together, let me know. It's just mission based. It's like a mission based selector. You choose a mission. You're like a SWAT team and you go in and do the objective. The missions can range from as short as 20 minutes to 40 minutes maybe. It depends on how slowly you're taking it. They're not big levels, but going slowly is advised. Okay, I think we've done everything, but I don't know where the VIP key was used, right? I feel like we're missing something. VIP room. This is just the back room. Yeah, nice and clean. Look at that. Beautiful. Miko's Spa and Wellness. Except for this room, looks like it's ready to be used. Why don't we take a little dip? We can't go in the water. But look at that. We got our little duckies back in their natural habitat. They're floating. They love it. GTFO Lite? Yeah, basically like GTFO. Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing and kind of like, yeah, like go from room to room. That's basically the thing. Room to room, area to area, clean out all of the suspects, arrest everybody. You actually get better scores if you can arrest everybody without killing them, shooting anybody. You can yell at them to surrender, and sometimes you can use non-lethal weapons like tasers. The safest thing to do is if you got somebody pointing a gun at you and shooting you probably just want to shoot them back. But you can use like pepper spray, flashbangs. If you're really good, it's a challenging game. It's not the easiest game in terms of difficulty level, because you can be killed very quickly. That sounds fun with tasers. Yeah. You're also welcome to join and play Ready or Not if you want to, Mr. H. Feel free to join us. I'll probably do a stream. Maybe that's a good game to collab with as well. If you're... I think you said you're interested in doing streaming as well, right, Mr. H? If you end up streaming, that could be fun. Okay, let's dispose of the bodies and dispose of the garbage bags. Why don't we start with the garbage bags? Oh, we can just bring it out over here. That's so easy. Look at that. Nice. Look at that. Those actually counted. I can't believe it. Those actually counted as being disposed. That's so funny. What's ready or not? Are you? Are you, Metzi? Are you ready or are you not? It is a police simulator kind of game. Ta-da! Body inside bag. We got a nice little pile of them. Just another day in the life. This is something I would have my familiars do. Body disposal
Fully
is
relaxed,
so
not knowing someone is about to stab him.
so last
Peaceful
century.
death.
GTFO is a
some
brutal 4.5 hour stint with almost no checkpoints, short tactical shooter. Mission sound fun with a good team. Yes, exactly. It is a short tactical mission. Yeah, GTFO is actually fucking stressful for that reason. And like, if you mess up, you fucking mess everything up. Elf has been helping with recommendations for streaming and settings. She's very helpful with all. Oh, that's great. She's a pro. She knows her tech. I think she's done a lot of work in tech. She's a pro. Nice. We're gonna bring Mrs. Crispy with us. Yeah, how about we do that? I'll log off after we dispose of this last body here, and
Sorry
let's
for what
see if you like
happened,
that
ma'am.
game.
We don't think about it daily,
You
but
feel
the
incredibly
human body is
competent when you
such
pull
a
it off,
soft
though.
machine.
Yeah, I think I get the same kind of. I don't know why I keep going to this room. I get the same kind of satisfaction from Ready or Not, except without all of the like pressure from my team, I guess. Because partially GTFO is a stealth game, or you know, a major part of it is stealth. Look at that, wonderful. Again, I don't know what we do with the VIP key. I feel like we have to be missing something somewhere. I bet there's goodies. Is there a hidden door somewhere? Maybe the VIP key can just be used to open that without having to manually hack it or something. That could be it. Let's go, nice. Let's check our score. I did tech as in PC repair. She is a coding wizard. Ah, yes. I've heard that. I've heard that shit. Tech as in PC repair. Oh, that's cool. PCs are just magic to me. You put all these metals and organic compounds together, and then it's fucking thinking and doing this for you. It's crazy. It's more like a tactical stealth extraction. Ideally, you're always avoiding enemies or dealing with them through melee. Yeah, exactly. I think that makes it extra hard. I think that makes it really extra hard. And like, you can't really play in a public random group because, like, they can be bad or just fuck you up, or not play together as a team. You like need a Discord group. That's what I did before becoming a steel inspector. I'm just gonna pretend that's not a metaphor for something less than straight. I think if I put that in my bio that I'm a steel inspector, I think people would think something differently. Alright, very fun. This is a good relaxing game. This is a good way to kick off a session for the day. Yeah, I'm just teasing you. I look at steel beams we talked about on stream once. Yeah, I'm teasing you. I know what you're saying. You like to, you basically look at them and just turn them around on a conveyor belt or something like that, right? Somebody's got to do it. It's an important job. Let's go heavy on the mop. Can we switch? Yes. Triple mop. Triple mop. Garbage can. Oh, I can carry the basket while collecting garbage with the other? Don't I already have this? Okay. Increases bag capacity? I mean, whatever. Portable flashlight. That could be useful. Water. It holds 25% more water. Yeah, that's good. Maybe detergent, actually. Quantity of all detergents. Okay. Oh, nice. Area detergent? Hell yeah. Resistant. I got hella detergents now. Let me allow that. You are allowed here, Betsy. You can say whatever the fuck you like. What? With your completely innocent sense of humor? How could they ever? It is innocent. I'm innocent. I'm an innocent boy. Do I have a Discord server? No. Is that something I should make? Would people be interested in it? Because this is the flashpoint. If I make a Discord server before Metzi asked me to, then it would just be hella awkward. I'll just be like, I'm the only person in my server. But yeah, if that's something that would be interesting to do, yeah, maybe. Because I think I like the idea of Discord better than Twitter. I fucking hate logging onto Twitter. No offense to anybody who likes it. It just feels like, I don't know, I don't like it. It feels like social media all over again. But Discord feels more like something I can just sort of curate and express myself in without so much moderation or censorship or judgment from other people. If you're in my Discord, you probably like my content, and I'd rather skew the interaction in that direction. LOL. Yeah, it's nice for community interaction. That's cool. Yeah, I'll definitely think about that. And when we do a Discord at some point, I'll figure out what to do, and I'll tell you. I'll let you know. I don't have a Discord. No, I don't. If that's something that's enjoyable for you guys, yeah, I'd be happy to make one. And I could post some stuff that I wouldn't want to post on social media there. I wouldn't mind. That's why I wouldn't mind posting pictures of like my puppy, or things that you would enjoy. Maybe some random IRL pictures of my hands. I've always wanted to do okay, hear me out. I've always wanted to do an ASMR cooking stream a la Hannibal Lecter. Have you guys seen that? Have you guys seen the TV series with Mad Mikkelsen? Have you guys watched that? Because I fucking really I like that actor a lot, by the way. I liked him ever since he did Casino Royale. The 007 movie. I've liked a lot of his other films. He's great. I would love to do like a black gloves, no face, dress up shirt cooking stream where I'm just cooking like I actually can cook. I actually cook pretty well. I actually cook a lot. I do Japanese food mostly though. I like to do raw fish. Do a lot of sashimi. It's not exactly cooking, but I have a knife collection just for sashimi. I like to buy artisanal knives from Japan. Handcrafted blacksmith knives. It's one of my hobbies. And there's a couple of different knives. I could tell you all about them and their blacksmiths. And I like to cook food with those. It's satisfying. When you have nice tools to cook nice food, it's fun. Yeah, it's fancy. It's very fancy. One of my hobbies. I picked it up. I picked up more cooking over the last 2 years, maybe. 2 years I've been cooking more. I was really busy before the last 2 years. I was a very, very hardworking person. My work was my life. My work was my everything. And I am happy to sort of create that natural boundary between work and play. And I think streaming is it's actually so much fun for me. I like it that you guys are here and watching. It's so much fun. But even by myself, I just get so sucked up into vocalizing, what I'm thinking about playing the games, and I'm having so much fun streaming. So it feels productive and fun at the same time. So it's a good compromise. Be careful, you might end up on a watch list. Which ones? I'll double check. I'm probably already on them. On the watch list, it just says Lucian Volkov. And then a question mark because I'm just an anime character. When he takes you home, cooks you dinner, and shows you his knife collection. Definitely not a cannibal. Probably. Yeah. A little wine and dine. We'll be having You for dinner. I liked that show, by the way, You. I thought it was really entertaining. I like stuff like that. But, when it comes to eating people, you know, only certain people, not everybody. So probably not you. Don't worry about it too much. Probably wouldn't eat you. Okay, yeah, I think I'll probably either end the stream here, or if you guys wanted to see me play with a VCL, if you wanted to play a VCL, because I want to play games with you. I want to hang out. I want to play, honestly, anything. Ready or Not sounds like fun. It's a game that I can just jump in and out of as well. Yeah, but I think when it comes to streaming, I don't really share that much of my personal life, so that's another thing to think about. I like to have intimate conversations with people, get to know them. I'm intensely inquisitive of people that I like. Let's enjoy our house. I don't know why we're hanging out in the garage. Let's go in here. Oh god, my ringtone. I could have swore I changed it to In the Club by 50 Cent, but must have defaulted back. If you're done streaming for the night, it feels like a incomplete sentence. I'm ready for the next part. That's a good way to learn about people better. Yeah. I think so. Give them your time and attention. It's satisfying. If you're done streaming for the night, you should end, but okay, well. You should be a script writer. You got me on the edge of my seat. I feel like I'm halfway off of the edge of a cliff. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for how that sentence ends. Oh, my plant. This one's named Gemma. Hello, Gemma. Let's put you right here, baby Gemma. You right here. Let me see what it says. Stream is still going. Is cool too. Wait, did I miss something? Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, either way is cool. I mean, yeah. I think it'd be cool to take a little break anyway. Do a little offline stuff. I don't know what time zone you're in, Metzi, but I hope you're always here. I like you. You give me good, nice vibes. You give me good viewer vibes. Yeah. What I haven't unpacked this. Let's go find other objects in my house that I can give little names to. This cup? No. That's nonsense. Am I really drinking and leaving the bottles here? What is wrong with me? Am I a cleaner or am I not? What is wrong with me? Jesus. I'm gonna clean this shit up later. My fucking life is a mess. Can't even move past my own chair. Whoops. That's fine. Oh god, fine. What do you want,
Mr.
Jim?
Kowalski, congratulations. You're hired.
It's Big Jim.
Just stick with me and nothing bad will happen to you. Is that clear?
Yes,
Hey,
Daddy.
we gotta hang up. Ladies
Okay.
don't like waiting. Call you soon.
Big Jim has like the most
So,
fucking
I'm
terrifying
hired.
African warlord
Mom.
voice.
Organized crime, here I come.
God, where is the... I need to clean my own apartment. What is wrong with me? Do I have tools to clean this place up? What the fuck? Why do I have a bucket here? Can I use it to clean things up with? Okay. God, I don't even do my own dishes. What the hell? What am I fucking doing with my life? Just... Let's start fresh. This is actually in the right place. You're fine here. Wait a minute. It's an organic object and therefore it gets a name. Yay. Your name is Elizabeth. Elizabeth and Gemma. Very British names, actually. It's kind of weird. Is Gemma a British name? I think it is. Must find organic objects. I'm so fucking lonely. If you're even made out of carbon, I will fucking adopt you. What the hell? I don't understand some of the language you use, Aviciel. I don't know what good viewing possibly could mean. Oh. Is the girl crying in the background? Is there a girl crying in the background? Honestly, a nice looking bedroom. We've got different standards, Mr. H. This is a piece of shit bedroom. No, it's not that bad. Probably focuses so much at work that at home he just gives up. I think that's kind of makes sense. Gemma and Elizabeth, how are you today? I need a third daughter. My daughter's in the hospital and she can't come home. She sends daddy emails, but that's not enough. Pure water. Water is made of, okay, H2O. We got hydrogen, oxygen. The plastic is technically probably a carbon compound. I'm gonna put you here. If I'm super lonely, I'm gonna fucking put a little anime pillowcase over you and cuddle you to sleep. Shoes, leather? No. Couldn't possibly make that work. I have a dog, but my dog seems disinterested in me. Candle. Just leaving that burning and go to sleep. Okay, kind of risky. There was a girl in the background on the phone call. Oh, I didn't notice. My abusing women senses did not go off. I apologize. Potato. You get a fucking name. Your name is Lydia, because you're sworn to carry my burdens. Alright. Who else do we got? Oh, sorry to hear that, Lou. He's a gob hug. Here's a gob hug. What are you sorry about? What did I even say? Oh my god, more potatoes. Fucking love you. But we already have Lydia. You can sleep at the foot of the bed here. Don't you fucking go anywhere, Gemma, you fucking bitch. Come back here. Stop wobbling around. This is not even Gemma, this is Elizabeth. Don't fucking move. Daddy has his eye on you. Stop. Okay, we lost a daughter. It'll be fine. We have more. We don't need her. I said daughter in hospital. Oh, I meant in the game. Sorry. Yeah. This guy, the reason he works as a crime scene cleaner is because he's paying for his daughter's hospital treatment. Yeah. Note to self: don't try to send Lucian cryptic messages if enduring abuse. Yeah. Yep. I'm not gonna pick up the hint. I'm not gonna be picking up that hint. I'm sorry. I may even be the one conducting the abuse. Or not. I may or may not. I didn't say anything. That wasn't me. I didn't say that. Hey, a ducky. Does it count? Just like the ones in the murder rooms. Let's put you here. You don't get to sleep on the bed because you're not a real boy. Oh, that makes more sense. Ouch. Time to head out. Bye, Metzi. I'll miss you. I'll always remember you. Okay, well. Dad's cave, yeah. Do I keep organic life forms in here? Please, I'm so lonely. Daddy's so lonely. What is this? Dog food? Do you count? Am I a desperate person if I put dog food in my bed and treat it like a human being? What does it say on here? It just says best? Nah, that's probably totally normal. You know what? Let's listen to classical music while we look around our house. Oh wait, we got a new one. Ooh, Out of the Hood. Ice Cold Bobby. It's kind of sick. We get to listen to the fucking mixtape of the dude that got murdered at the spa. I would imagine this is what he does after work, is just like look around his house, try to clean things up, and then it ends up like more messy because he's fucking losing his mind. I'm streaming right now, and that's why I'm doing squats. I'm getting all of the bits for this right now. What would his username be? Cleaner Boy 66. Did I actually already assimilate every life form in my home except for Dexter? Okay, I kind of feel like I did. I really only have apples and potatoes in my home, and like one small plant. No wonder my daughter got sick. I blame myself. Wait a minute, what is this door here? I can't open this door in my house? Holy shit, that's driving me crazy. What is behind the door? Holy shit. Why would they do this? Can I clip? I'm gonna fucking like Skyrim clip in there. I swear this worked in Skyrim. I remember you could like glitch your way into fucking like into buildings or something, like into like the end of the game using like paintbrushes. I thought that was so funny. It was Oblivion actually. Oblivion. Wait, there's an outside world. Oh my god, let me escape. Please let me out. Can I jump on this? Okay. Okay, we can get out of here. I can't fucking escape otherwise. Stack boxes like a madman. Imagine just losing your mind like this and doing this at home after work. Sounds like a good time. Nothing but the ringing sound in your ears and desperate loneliness filling your heart. Like an inescapable void creeping into your soul. Daddy wants to get out. Let me fucking out. I've got nothing but bloody knuckles. Alright, well I think I'm kind of reaching the end of my stream here. I think I'm gonna log off for a bit. I will probably be back on tonight because I don't know why, I probably will be. Unless I'm doing something else. I'll probably fix dinner tonight, something like that for myself. And yeah, thank you guys for showing up. I hope you guys show up again. Again, thank you so much, Metzi, for the 3-month subscription. Like, that genuinely means a lot to me. The intention behind that, of like wanting to watch my content, so I'll really appreciate that. It was fun chilling here with you. Bye bye, Uncle Lou. You make me feel old. You make me feel hella old. But I guess as a vampire, I would be a lot older. I hope you guys got the Lydia reference. It's fine if you didn't. I forgive you. Not everybody puts 1,000 hours into Skyrim. Have a good night. You too, Metzi. I don't know what time zone you're on, but I hope I